Right now at 6, trouble at the gate. Some holiday travelers were delayed at the airport due to a technology issue. And how the Salvation Army and Quick Trip are helping local kids stay warm.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and happy holidays. I'm Jeremy Wall. Ken and Emily have the evening off. An Ontario, Wisconsin woman is in police custody after a welfare check led to a confrontation with officers. Vernon County deputies performed a wellness check on 41-year-old Stacy Welter around 11 a.m. Monday. Welter hadn't been heard from since early last week. Someone reported that her dogs were loose and her driveway hadn't been cleared. When the deputy arrived, they found a broken window on the front door. She then allegedly emerged holding a raised baseball bat and advanced toward the deputy. They then used de-escalation tactics and were able to have her put down the bat and establish a conversation. But those talks deteriorated and Welter was tased and taken into custody. Welter now faces multiple charges, including first-degree reckless endangerment. The Westby Police Department is asking for the public's help finding a missing person. Corey Simonson was last seen yesterday at around 2 p.m. at his mother's residence. He took his mother's 2007 maroon Chevy Equinox. He's believed to be headed to Minnesota. Simonson allegedly smashed his car into a Viroqua smoke shop and entered the building early Sunday morning. He was arrested for burglary and damage to property. Information on his whereabouts should be directed to the Westby Police Department at the number on your screen. Former Wisconsin State Majority Leader Tim Cullen has passed away at the age of 80. A native of Jacksonville, Cullen first won the race for Wisconsin's 15th Senate District in 1974 and became Senate Majority Leader in 1982. He later served as Secretary of Department of Health and Social Services in 1987. Governor Tony Evers expressed his condolences, saying, in part, Senator Cullen always fought for working families, supported kids in the Janesville area, and strongly advocated for nonpartisan redistricting and access to the ballot box during his time in the Senate and beyond. Governor Tony Evers also released another statement today following the death of former Wisconsin State Senator George Petak at the age of 75. The statement reads, in part, Senator Petak was a man of faith, courage, and principle. He truly had a servant's heart, always leading with empathy and integrity to give back and do more for others. Petak, a Racine area Republican, represented the 21st Senate District until 1996. He was also a key supporter of a 1995 bill that secured funding for what would become Miller Park.
We have a pretty quiet evening of weather ahead of us. Mostly cloudy skies out there, and that's really going to be the main theme as we go into our overnight period. Taking a look outside right now, it's dark out there, still holding on to that snow though, so it's safe to say that we will have a white Christmas out there when you're waking up in the morning. We're not anticipating any new snowfall, so the snow will most likely be melting as we go towards the end of the week, but we only really wanted it here till Wednesday anyways. Here's a look at the rest of the evening for you, staying in the low 30s in La Crosse. Cloudy and gloomy out there. We're not really going to be seeing too many breaks in the clouds until we get later into the week. Eau Claire, just a little bit cooler, staying in the upper 20s out there. Similar story though, cooler and gloomy for much of the evening. Now, as you're waking up in the morning, you could be waking up to some patchy areas of fog. The good news is a lot of that denser fog is staying off to our west in Minnesota. But again, there could be some slight reductions to your visibility, especially in the very early morning hours. A lot of this should be burning off as we go into the late morning, so it shouldn't be much of an issue as we get past 10 a.m. Otherwise, here's a quick look at what your overview for your Christmas forecast is looking like. We're staying in the 30s across much of the area. Most of us will actually get above freezing, so we will be above average, although it will be mostly cloudy out there. Could see a few breaks in the clouds in the afternoon, but it's looking like it'll be a cloudy, although quiet day, so we won't have any travel concerns where that goes.
All right, thank you so much, Nicole. The manslaughter case against Alec Baldwin is officially over. The actor was charged in the 2021 accidental fatal shooting of cinematographer R. Halyna Hutchins on the set of the movie Rust in New Mexico. A judge dismissed the case in July after learning prosecutors failed to turn over a cache of bullets to the defense, which considered it key evidence. This week, the special prosecutor announced she has withdrawn her appeal of the judge's dismissal, but Hutchins' family is still pursuing a lawsuit against him and the film's producers. Two of the world's best-known automakers are planning to merge as the industry transitions away from gas-powered vehicles. Honda and Nissan have formally agreed to hold talks over the next 6 months, along with the third Japanese car maker, Mitsubishi. The deal is seen as a lifeline for Nissan, which recently cut 9,000 jobs and reduced its production by 20% with declining sales in China. Christmas Eve travelers were hit with some bad news at the airport. American Airlines passengers waking up in a holiday panic after an alert of a ground stop was in effect for about an hour nationwide during one of the busiest travel periods of the year. The company said a vendor technology issue was responsible for delaying all of its flights in the United States and resumed boarding flights again around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The American Legion will host the community Christmas dinner in Sparta tomorrow. Dine-in, carry-out, and delivery will be available from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. The American Legion asked that for groups with more than 4 people that they make reservations. For delivery requests or if you want to volunteer, you should call the number on the screen. Seven Rivers is hosting their 4th community holiday dinner tomorrow. It will be held at the North Presbyterian Church on the north side of La Crosse from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Christmas Day. They will serve up to 50 dinners at no charge. The La Crosse County Salvation Army is helping community kids stay warm this winter. The organization is teaming up with Quick Trip for their annual Coats for Kids program, ensuring children from infants to 18 years old receive coats for the winter. They're accepting donations of new or gently used coats, hats, gloves, and other winter gear. Donations will be accepted throughout the winter season.
As the weather has been up and down, and as we have a population that has increased in recent years, that strong level of donations has provided a much bigger impact to the community.
The La Crosse Salvation Army is offering cold weather gear every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. Be sure to stop by if you need help staying warm this winter. Workers at 2 major companies are striking. How the strike just the day before Christmas will impact your package deliveries and Morning Joe.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a sporty new Civic, spirited Accord, fun to drive HRV, and versatile CRV. So don't wait, turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
It's so cold.
I guess I should have called G&T Heating before the furnace went bad. Quite silly, really, with all the things that can go bad with a furnace. Plug vent, rust buildup, dirty flame sensor, the filter. Should have called G&T sooner.
My fingers are freezing. They're numb.
Oh, take my extra pair of gloves.
Extra gloves?
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us.
Hi, what can I make fresh for you today?
It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us.
It's our pleasure.
Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Just the day before Christmas, workers at 2 major companies are striking, Starbucks and Amazon. And could this impact your package deliveries and Morning Joe? In today's Consumer Watch, Jen Sullivan explains how the strikes could impact you.
Workers at 2 major companies striking ahead of Christmas, Starbucks and Amazon.
No contract, no coffee.
Starbucks workers in Seattle, where the company is headquartered, Los Angeles and Chicago, walking out Friday. By Sunday, union workers in 6 other states joining the strike, according to Starbucks Workers United. Some stores closing down entirely. Hundreds of locations could be impacted by Tuesday.
None of us wanted to strike, but we can't afford to not have a fair contract either.
The union is asking for higher wages for baristas ahead of their end-of-year deadline.
We are the face of Starbucks, but we aren't treated like it.
In a statement issued last Thursday, Starbucks said the union prematurely ended bargaining sessions this week after it held more than 9 sessions and bargained over 20 days since April. The other major strike, Amazon. Workers in some cities walking off the job ahead of the busiest time of year for packages.
If we're not in there, they're making nothing.
Workers at New York's Staten Island warehouse walking out over the weekend. New York's Attorney General joining the rally in support.
What you are doing is standing up for your families, standing up for America, standing up for economic benefits, and standing up again for working people, not only in New York, but all across this nation.
Amazon workers in California, Georgia, and Illinois also striking, demanding better wages and working conditions. But the company says customers can expect their deliveries on time. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
NORAD is tracking Santa as he makes his way around the world. A look at the volunteers at Peterson Space Force Base right after the break.
We have a decent Christmas forecast ahead of us. I'll have a full look at what we should expect weather-wise as we go throughout the end of the year, coming right up after the break.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
You come alive in the dead of winter and start work early on snow days because snowed in is not an option. The Kubota Snow lineup of compact tractors, RTVs, and versatile attachments are built to move, plow, blow, and thrive in the winter. So when the snow falls, you could rise to meet it.
Right now, receive 0% APR for 60 months and up to $2,300 off BX Series tractor packages. Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
The holidays and Chevy Silverado and off-road adventure and towing with confidence and tech you can count on. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Find your red tag and use your red tag bonus cash to get $5,750 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Visit HometownChevy.com.
It's time to finish your holiday shopping for less at Blaine's Farm and Fleet with great last-minute gifts at even better prices for all the originals on your list. Like 10 packs of Grabber hand warmers, just $4.99. For the home chefs, a Presto Pizzazz is $41.99. Assorted Carhartt knit hats start at $19.99. Plus, Blaine's Farm and Fleet gift cards make the perfect stocking stuffers. Wrap up your holiday shopping for less with great last-minute gifts. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Chart your career with a fabricator position at Chart Industries. Starting wage up to $30 per hour with no experience necessary. Excellent pay and awesome benefits. Apply now at jobs.chartindustries.com.
From memories of the past to memories yet to come. Happy holidays and the best to you this season. From all of us at News 8 Now. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Welcome back. Tonight's one of the most anticipatory nights of the year for kids, Christmas Eve and Santa's visit. Volunteers at Peterson Space Force Base in Colorado are taking calls from children around the world urgently wondering when St. Nick will slide down their chimney with presents. Experts are tracking Santa's progress, but it's important that kids get to bed in time so the jolly old elf can make his special deliveries without delay.
If you're awake, he'll avoid your home. He'll come back later, but you don't really want to put that extra burden on Santa to have to do multiple visits to multiple neighborhoods.
NORAD Santa tracking started with a misprint in 1955 when a child dialed a phone number on a department store's Call Santa ad and rang into the Continental Air Defense hotline. NORAD has been officially tracking Santa's journey ever since. All right, let's send it over to First Warn meteorologist Nicole Skaliski with what kind of weather should Santa expect when he gets to our area. Nicole, what type of weather are we looking at for the start of all the holidays?
Yeah, I think Santa's going to be running into some thick clouds out there, but he is an expert. He's been doing this for a long time, so I don't think clouds are going to be able to confuse him at all. Tonight we're looking at mostly warmer temperatures than we saw last night because of that cloud coverage that we have out there. A low 26 in La Crosse, 23 in Eau Claire. Again, cloudy, but warmer than we were last night, just a few degrees above average. As we go into tomorrow, similar story, still warming up above freezing for most of the area. 35 in La Crosse, some areas just north of I-94 could be getting a little bit cooler, staying just below freezing. Eau Claire will be at 32 degrees for the high tomorrow. Now we do have a slight chance to see some light snowflakes as we go throughout the day tomorrow. This large area of clouds will have a decent amount of saturation with them, and that could produce some moisture through the layer going all the way down to the surface. Now the likelihood that any precipitation, whether that's snow or snow showers, makes it to the surface is very, very slim, but there is a chance. I mean, you're really going to have to squint at your screen to see this, but as we go throughout the morning hours, you can see there's a few little spotty areas of some snow showers, potentially some mixed precipitation going along with that as well. That's going to continue on throughout the area. So again, very, very light. Most of us really are not going to be seeing anything tomorrow, but it's something to keep in note, especially if you have any travel plans tomorrow. Some of this stuff could be sticking to the roadways and causing for some patchy, slick spots, but again, the likelihood of this is going to be fairly slim. As we go into the afternoon, there's a slight chance to maybe see a few breaks in the clouds and have the sun poking out, but it's looking like we're going to have a mostly cloudy and gloomy Christmas holiday. As we go towards the end of the week, though, that's when our main precipitation comes in. Thursday night is when we start to see some showers going, and then we really spike up to widespread showers as we go into Friday. Friday night, still seeing widespread to scattered areas of showers, and then potentially some spottier showers going into Saturday morning. So let's break it all down. We have this low pressure system coming up from the Texas Panhandle. As we go towards the end of the week, that'll start to bring some moisture up with it. Again, starting to see some scattered showers as we go throughout Thursday evening, but the main area of precipitation really doesn't come until Friday. That's when widespread showers enter our area as the nose of this low pressure really starts to make its way in, and it's going to take its time to pass over us. We're still seeing some showers as we go into Saturday from the back end of that low. Otherwise, we're seeing mostly dry conditions going into Sunday. Now, wherever this cold front ends up, we could see the back end, seeing a few more light showers as we go into Sunday morning, but again, the main chance for precipitation is largely into most of Friday going into Saturday morning. Here's a look at the overall accumulation with this. Most of the area seeing around a quarter of an inch of rain, so overall not too much. I know that Sky Tracker looked a little bit scary, but we're just seeing a nice little small amount of rain because this is a fairly dry portion of our year. Here's a look at the 8-day forecast overall. We have that warm up coming. It is going to get here as we go towards the middle part of the week. We're seeing highs in the 40s. That's going to put us nearly 15 to even potentially 20 degrees above average, especially that 47 on Saturday. It's not usual that we get temperatures this warm towards the end of the year, but we're ending 2024 off with a bang. Right now, we're ranked as the first warmest year on record in La Crosse. So we'll see how this plays out. If we can hold that #1 spot, these 40s are looking like we might be able to do it.
I'd say let's continue doing
We'll
it.
see it, yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Nicole. Coming up next in sports, the Packers enjoying their victory from last night before turning their attention to the Vikings. Hear from a pleased Matt LaFleur talking about his team's performance on Monday Night Football. Jacob is up next.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
Or get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
Visit your Best Choice GMC dealer today.
'Tis the season for mistletoe and holly, for decorated trees and presents and celebration of the good news. I bring you holiday greetings from the Board Store family. Our wish and prayer for you is for a very Merry Christmas and a new year filled with many blessings. If you need a break from all the holiday busy, stop at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse and wander through our 8 historic buildings. You will discover lots of ideas for improving your home in the new year. The Board Store Home Improvements, improving your home, improving your life.
Shop local this holiday season at the Jackson Plaza. Make cleaning a breeze with A1 Vacuum, your partner in keeping the holiday spotless for over 75 years. Visit Ooh La La Consign and Furniture Annex for consigned and curated collections, a consignment shop that highlights the beauty and utility of previously loved items. Pop on down to the Gourmet Candy Shop. From fresh roasted nuts, fudge, domestic and European chocolates, make every celebration deliciously unforgettable. Shop Jackson Plaza today.
All of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, what a performance last night in Green Bay for the Packers. The defense pitched the first shutout of the year in the NFL. All 3 running backs found the end zone, and a spot in the playoffs was locked up. The home field advantage was apparent, even had Santa in the house himself. Matt LaFleur called it the first time Green Bay had played a complete game the whole season. Another efficient day for Jordan Love. 2 more turnovers forced by the defensive unit, and a perfect 2 of 2 night for Brandon McManus on field goals, including a 55-yarder in the cold. The feeling around this season is special if you talk to any of the players, and Matt LaFleur echoed that sentiment as well when mentioning how many players are contributing to these wins.
And what's really cool is you're getting contributions from a lot of different people. So I think that is usually the mark of a good team. You got to stay healthy and continue to build on what you've done. And, but I love the energy of our group. Our guys show up ready to work, willing to work every day. And we got to continue to push one another to be at our best, because this is the time when you need to be playing your best ball.
Now, the win for Green Bay sets up another important matchup between the Vikings and Packers next Sunday from Minneapolis. Playoff positioning is up for grabs in that one, as the Vikings still have a path to the 1 seed. Meanwhile, Green Bay can get as high as the 5 seed. It was a Monday night win for the Bucs last night as well. Brook Lopez is not too happy to be receiving some coal from Benny the Bull, but the Milwaukee big man playing a big part in the win last night, tying Chris Middleton for the team high in points with 21. 5 players reached double digits in the victory, which was important because the Bucs were without the highest scoring duo in the entire league, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard. And Middleton was happy to see others step up.
Everybody works so hard. I mean, they sacrifice so much when, our main guys are out there doing what they do to complement them. But when those guys are out, they get a chance to kind of prove what they've been working on. And playing the game the right way, they know they're going to get a little bit more opportunities, a little bit more touches. And we all know that, so it's not selfishly saying I'm going to have a night tonight. We're all trying to figure out how to help each other out.
No Christmas Day game for Milwaukee for the first time since 2017 tomorrow, but they will return to action on Thursday. All right, that'll do for sports. On the other side of the break, Nicole will let you know where Santa is at right now. We're back in a moment.
Happy holidays and the best to you this season from all of us at News 8 Now.
From messes to spills, with next-gen Nuvella Performance Fabric, you can relax. It's life-resistant. And right now, you can save on new high-performance styles. And don't forget to shop our year-end clear-out with select items up to 50% off. Only at Ashley.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Attention business owners, is your roof ready for the new year? Your Choice Roofing specializes in commercial solutions that protect your investment and bottom line. Act now to benefit from Section 179 deductions and bonus depreciation for major tax savings. Lock in 2024 pricing before costs rise. Upgrade to energy-efficient roofing and save on utilities while increasing building value. Secure your roof and savings. Visit yourchoiceroofing.com today.
Ashley's Stellar Sleep Celebration is going on now. Snooze now and pay later with 0% interest for 60 months in-store only. And receive a $300 gift with purchase. Hurry to your local Ashley store or ashley.com for better sleep and savings today.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
Okay, I really had to crank our station's radar up to get it to get any signals out this far, so our electric bill might be a little sky high this month, but we did locate Santa. He's right off the coast of Rio and Brazil. Still got a ways to go, so if we got any kids watching, you better get ready. It's already 6:30. I heard that he can stop by the house at 9 already, and I was saying this earlier, I probably really gave him a run for his money. I stayed up past that, so he had some work to do. Yeah.
Fun night. That does it for this edition of News 8 Now at 6. Good night, everyone.